So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing extremely well. So this is your very own mask coder and we are continuing solving our DSA sheet. And today's problem is find the triplet that sum to a given value. Okay, let's see what does the problem say. So guys, before starting, this is my current subscribers. I have got 417 subscribers on my channel and the target for this video is to reach 430 subscribers. Hope you will complete it. And before starting it, I want to tell you that this is a very important problem for the interview point of view or for the placement point of view. Okay, let's see what does the problem say. The problem says that you have given an array. You have an array in your hand, all right, and you have a target. You have to find three individual numbers in array such that their sum is equals to target. Their sum equals to target. Hope you are able to get the input and output of the problem. Okay. If you find such a triplet, then return true, else return false. So suppose, let us try the given example only. Suppose the array given to you is 1, 4, 4, 5, 6, 10, 8, 8, and you have to find target 13. That is 1, 4, 45, 6, 10, 8, and from this you have to find target 45. Okay. So as usual, we will move from the brute force approach. Okay. So what is the brute force approach? Okay. So if you look at the problem, we have to find three numbers and find the sum. If that is equals target, return true only. So what can we do? Keep a pointer here and traverse till the end. Okay. And suppose this is my I pointer, my j. So I is starting from 0 up till n minus 1. My j would start from I plus 1 because I have to keep the individual elements up till n minus 1. Okay. And my k will start from j plus 1 up till n minus 1. So if my array of I plus array of j plus array of k will be equals to my given target, in that case, return true. Else, after all the loops have executed and we are not able to find any triplet, that return false. So how will the code work? So code is using concept of nested loop, that is for I equals to 0 to n minus 1, for j equals to I plus 1 up till n minus 1, and for k equals to j plus 1 up till n minus 1. If this condition is satisfied, then return true. Else, after this loop, the main loop, return false. Okay. So I hope this is clear to you. What is the time complexity for this algorithm? So as you can see that this loop will be executing n times. This loop will be also executing approximately n times, and this also will be executing approximately n times. So using the concept of nested loop and time complexity, it is O of n cube time complexity, and space complexity is O of 1 because we are not using any extra space. So how can we optimize it? Now, using the optimize approach, because n cube is a pretty inefficient algorithm, right? So let us optimize it. How will we optimize it? Optimize. Will we optimize it? So let me write the given array again. So I had 1, 4, 45, 6, 10, 8 in my hand, and I wanted 45 as my target. Okay. So how will we proceed? For proceeding, I say let's sort the array first. For sorting. So after sorting, the array will look like 1, then 4, then 6, then 8, then 10, then 45. Hope I have implemented a correct sort. Okay. Yeah, it's 6 elements here, 6 elements here. So the sort is correct. Okay. Now I have to find a triplet, right? My above time complexity was O of n cube. Okay. If I'm sorting it, I'm using O of n log n already. For optimize, I can go to n square log n or n square, right? That will be an optimal technique. So what I will be doing is I will be using a two-pointer approach. The reason I mentioned that this problem was important because this approach is very important. two pointer approach. What does the approach say? That move your I from 0 to n minus 1. Okay. We were doing it earlier. Move your j from I plus 1 and move your k. Now, here is a difference k from n minus 1 in the sorted array. Okay. These are all in the sorted array. Now, what you will do at each subsequent step inside the third nested loop, what you will do if sum is I plus j plus kth element is equals to target, in that case return true. Okay, I don't think there is any confusion. Okay. Else, if sum is less than target, now I've got my I, I've got my j with me, I have got my k with me. Okay. J is going leftwards, k is coming rightwards. Okay. Now we observe in a sorted array, while moving rightwards, the values increase. Correct? I'm not wrong here. And while moving this side, that is leftwards, values decrease. Okay. So now, if my sum is less than target, my sum is less than target, then I will have to add something. I will have to increase the value. So for increasing, I will have to move rightwards. That is, my j is moving rightwards, so I will have to increment my j. So j plus plus. Else k minus minus. Okay. Up till when? This will be occurring while j is actually less than k. Why not equals to and why not greater? Because if j and j is moving here, k is moving here, and j surpasses k, suppose this condition becomes jk, and it is moving still here, it is moving still here, then then the patterns that will be observed are already explored because k and j will this is mentioning like j plus k is equals to k plus j, right? Kth element plus jth element. No difference. So the elements have already been explored. All right. I think you have understood that. So while j is less than k, we have to implement this. Okay. Now, what is the time complexity now? So let me add a pseudocode for it first. So my pseudocode will work like for I going from 0, that is first element up till n minus 1. That is the first step. Then my j will be starting from I plus 1 because of the individual elements conditions, and k will be starting from the last element, that is n minus 1. Now, while j is less than k, what you will do if sum, what is sum here? Sum is array of I plus array of j plus array of k. Sum is equals to target. That is my given target. In that case, return true. Okay. Else if two conditions will arise, sum is less than target or sum is greater than target. Correct? These are the two conditions that can only be possible. So if sum is less than target, we have to increase the value, and for increasing, my j will have to be incremented. So j plus plus else k minus minus. Okay, because if sum is greater than target, then I have to decrease my value, and because k is on the greater side, so k will have to decrease. So k minus minus. Okay. So we were talking, and at last return false if return true statement is not executed even once during the whole algorithm. Talking about the time complexity. So time complexity in the first step we actually sorted the array. So for sorting, okay. Now my it will the IF loop will work and time, that is the first loop. Okay, no problem in that. Now talking about this loop, if you see we're traversing the array only once. So O of n will be taken. Why? As I said to you, well j is less than k, right? So when k will come here and j will come here, we will have to terminate. So it is only traversing n time. Okay, I hope you get it. Okay, so O of n log n plus O of n into O of n. So it will be O of n square plus O of n log n, which will collapse and make O of n square because O of n square is greater than O of n log n, and space complexity is also as usual O of 1. Okay. So I hope you got the algorithm correct in your minds. So now let's just jot it down and let's just code it down. Okay. Before coding it down, I will again request you to please subscribe my channel as I'm seeing that people are liking it, but still there is more upliftment needed for the channel. So I hope you understand and subscribe to my channel. Okay. So now let us code it down. So our first step was to sort the array. That is sort a plus n. Okay, sorted. Now for int I going from 0 up till n I plus plus, my int j was I plus 1 and my int k was n minus 1. Now while my j is actually less than k, why I'm not using equals to? Because in equals to case, we will be taking the same elements twice. It can be the case that j and k are on the same element and we are using both the elements, same elements to find the sum. And we have to use the distinct elements. So we are not using equal to also here. So while j is less than k, my sum would be a of I plus a of j plus a of k, right? Now, my if sum is equals to, now here the target is given as x. So we will be writing x here. In that case, return true. Okay. Else if one case is sum is less than x. If sum is x less than x, we have to increment j as discussed. And else if sum is greater than x, then k minus minus. These were the only steps. Okay. Now, if my 20th line, that is return true statement, is not executed once in whole algorithm, then what will we do? We will return false. So this was our whole code we discussed in the pseudocode section also. So let's hope it works and it is running fine for compile and run. Let's check it out to submit also. And please do like the video if you like the content. Okay. So as you can see, we have completed it pretty well and hope you like my video. And please do engage in the comment section. It gives me a lot of motivation. See you in the next video. Till then, code and hustle.